Hi, welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, we will be talking about the polynomials over a formal power series. Okay, so in connection with the discussion natin before, so we will have to continue and introduce a new notion. Assuming that you have a ring R, so let R be a ring, then the set of all sequences, that's A0, A1, up to AN, this forms a ring, and we denote that as this. So in this case here, we call this as ring of formal power series. So basically, ang meron that natin before is that yung R is square bracket X. So in this case, ito naman yung titingnan natin. So this ring of formal power series, guys, will actually provide with the same rule of addition and multiplication, the same with the R square bracket X. Now, let's take note of that. Observe that, di ba, ang itsura nito, the elements of these are actually of the form summation of AI, x to the I from 0 to n. Bakit? Kasi di ba yung form niya is the order, na may mga coordinates such that yung A0, so on, A1, so on until AN. So, AI here is 0 for almost all I. However, in this case here, what we consider the R double square bracket X, the elements are actually this one, I from 0 to infinity. So, obviously, makikita natin dito that your R square bracket X is a subring of R double square bracket X. Obvious siya kasi alam natin this is just a subset. And because R square bracket X already form a ring of polynomials, so basically, this is a subring of the R double square bracket X. And as a reminder for that definition, if R has an identity, then so is the R double square bracket X. So meron din siyang identity. Okay. And then if commutative naman, meron din ito. And if it's an integral domain, ito din. So similar, so para siyang same lang pa rin on the R square bracket X, yung kanina yung ring of polynomials. Kasi ang makikita mo, if you take a look into that, yung last video natin is that whenever your R is a ring with identity, then R square bracket X has a ring with identity. Also, the double square bracket X has also an identity. So, similar construction pa rin. If and only if the constant term A sub 0 is a unit in R. And number two, if A sub 0 is irreducible in R, then F is irreducible in R, double square bracket X. So let's prove that. Dito tayo sa 1. So drop lang to ha. So for the forward direction, let's assume that your F here is a unit. So let F be a unit in R double square bracket X. Yan. So if unit siya, then there exists another polynomial. So let's say G that is non-zero such that G is an element of this one and F times G is equal to 1. Kasi, di ba, F is a unit. So, let's say your G is the same as this. Gawin natin siyang X to the I from 0 to positive infinity. So, kung titingnan mo, magiging unit lang siya implies that your A here is a unit in R. So, ito yung pinapakita dito. So, this proves the claim. And then, let's go with the backward. So, suppose A sub 0 is a unit in R. So, ibig sabihin, if unit siya, dapat, di ba, ipapakita natin yung F is a unit. So, ibig sabihin, yung goal natin, makakahanap tayo ng G such that F times G is 1. Yan yung goal natin. Okay. Let's do the draft. A sub 0 as a unit, ibig sabihin, A0, B0 is equal to 1 for some B sub 0. Tama? But because your A sub 0 is a unit, you can write that as B0 equals A sub 0 inverse. And so, A0 B1 plus A1 B0, that is actually 0. This implies B1 is equal to A0 inverse times, tama ba? This is A1 A sub 0 inverse. And this is actually A0 B2 plus A1 B1 plus A2 B0 equals 0. This would imply that B2 is equal to A0 inverse times A1 times A0 inverse A1 A0 inverse minus this. So if we want to continue the process, what happened is we obtain B0, B1, and so on in terms of this one, A0, A1, and so on. Hence, because of that, there exists G na hindi siya 0 and your G is an element of R double square bracket X such that F times G is equal to 1. So, ibig sabihin, dahil nasa-satisfy natin ito, your F here is a unit. So, let's go with number 2 claim. If A sub 0 is irreducible in R, then so is the R's. So, okay, let's have this claim here. If A sub 0 is irreducible in R, then F is irreducible in R double square bracket X. Okay, so suppose F is not irreducible. Okay, let's do this in R double square bracket X. Sige, let's do the power forward ha, and we're doing this on the contrary. So, ibig sabihin, dahil hindi siya irreducible, then there exists H, G, non-zero unit, non-units rather. Tama. Yung definition ng irreducibility in R double square bracket X such that F is equal to HG. Okay. So if your H is actually the sum of BI X to the I from 0 to positive infinity, and your G is the sum of CI X to the I from 0 to positive infinity, then ang implication nito, B0 and Z0 are non-zero, non-units din in R. But the fact that your A0 is irreducible, meaning this is written as B0, then ibig sabihin A0 is reducible. This is a contradiction to the hypothesis. So therefore, irreducible siya dapat. Actually, naka-forward lang pala, wala na siyang backward. So we're done. Okay, so let's double check the example. Number 1 is, let's consider x plus 1. Now, the question is this x plus 1 a unit in Rx in R square bracket x? Okay, let's try. Yung x plus 1 natin, para magiging unit siya, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon tayo ng inverse niya such that the product is actually the identity. But if you think this one, x plus 1 raised to the negative 1, or just the inverse of it, this is not an element of R square bracket x. This is not a polynomial. So therefore, this one is not a unit. So the answer here is no. Pero, let's see if this is a unit in R double square bracket x. Okay, let's check that. I can write 1 over x plus 1 as 1 minus x plus x squared minus x cubed plus and so on. Tama ba? And so, because of that, I can write this as the sum of x to the n. Kaso, nag-change ang negation niya, no? So, I can write negative 1 raised to n. Tama? N, oh yeah. And so, this is n from 0 to positive infinity. And alam natin this is an element of R double square bracket X. Okay? So in this case, this is a yes. So no here in R, pero it's a yes in R double square bracket X. Okay. And in fact, kung titingnan din natin to, ang A sub 0 natin equals 1 is a unit in R. Ang implication din yan is X plus 1 is a unit in R double square bracket X. Also, kung titingnan mo, given that you have this 2i plus 1, so this is another summation I from 0 to positive infinity. Di ba yung multiplicative inverse for that, you have to double check that in your advanced calculus class. Ang multiplicative inverse niya is this one, and this guy here is an element of R double square bracket X. So therefore, this guy here is a unit in this one. Also, A sub 0 is equal to 2 is a unit in R. The implication for that is the sum of 2i plus 1 x to the I from 0 to positive infinity. Again, this is a unit in this R double square bracket X. Okay, so let's have the final claim. So let's say your R here is a division ring. Then the units in R double square bracket X are precisely those power series with a non-zero constant terms. And the non-units are precisely the elements of the ideal generated by X, which is the unique maximal ideal of R double square bracket X. So alam na natin, di ba, by previous result na lang, by previous result, your F here as this AIX to the I from 0 to positive infinity is a unit in R, double square bracket X, if and only if A sub 0 is a unit in R. Alam natin yan, yung kanina. So this is if and only if A sub 0 is non-zero in R, and R is a division ring. Also, your F here, as written as this one, is a non-unit in R, is a non-unit in R, double square bracket X. The implication for that is A0 is 0. And this is if and only if F here is A1X plus A2X squared plus and so on until AN X to the N plus and so on. And the fact that I can write this of this form, pwede kong gawing ganyan. And so this implies that your F here is an element of the ideal generated by X. Kasi, di ba ito yung itsura na multiply ito ng dito? So, we're done with that. Thus, the ideal generated by X is the set of non-units in R double square bracket X. So, if an ideal I properly contains this one, then I must contain a unit. So, ibig sabihin, yung I mo, dahil nag-contain siya ng unit, ibig sabihin, this is the same as the R double square bracket X. Which implies na dahil equal naman pala sila, this guy is maximal. So, in conclusion, thus, every ideal of R double square bracket X, except, of course, the R double square bracket X, contain is contained in the ideal generated by X. Therefore, this guy here is unique, maximal ideal. So that's it. And that's all for this video. So thank you so much for watching. So if you have any questions or clarification, you can comment down there so we can discuss on these clarifications. And of course, I would love to encourage you to subscribe so that you'll be updated on a lot of videos that I'll be uploading soon regarding on discussions of mathematics as well as the research journey. Thank you and have a great day.